Happy Saturday, Fluffs. It is now time to have some celebrity tea, so grab your mugs and come on and sit with me. Today's topics: Robert Kraft, human trafficking; Jordyn Woods, red table talk, was it too soon? Lastly, an update on Jussie Smollett. The brothers have turned on him? Possible plot twist? Wow, okay. So let's get into this, Fluffs. Make sure you got your tea. But before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And if you're feeling really generous, make sure you share it. First up, Robert Kraft, New England Patriots owner, is being charged with solicitation for prostitution. Okay, it's one thing to do prostitution. It's one thing to say, you know what, I want to go get me some and I'm going to pay for it. But dude, you're doing it at a day spa? Like, come on now. That's a little play. We've all heard about over, 9,000 illicit, what we'll call sexual servitude, for the purpose of this video, massage parlors that exist in the United States. Come on now. Like, these women are being held against their will, and they probably were brought over here under the notion of, hey, you're going to be free and you're going to go get a job and you're going to do all this stuff. But instead, they're being forced to perform sexual acts on men who are coming into the massage parlor and paying extra for it. Now, the sad part is the women are not even actually getting paid. It's the person who owns the actual massage parlor. Now, Robert Kraft, I'm pretty sure that you've got millions and I'm pretty sure you won't see a lot of jail time, but you definitely do deserve it. For the simple fact that these women are actually probably coming over here in search of a better lifestyle, and instead they're being abused. That's not cool. It's definitely not cool. However, it's taking effect on the people that are actually working with Kraft. Jack Easterby, one of the coaches for the team, is actually stepping away from this team in hopes of finding another job within the NFL because he just simply doesn't want to be a part of a sex scandal. I mean, who can blame him, right? So you guys, what I don't understand is, why didn't he just go ahead and go to Vegas where they have open brothels where you can kind of feed into your fetish? I mean, those do exist. Or why not go to a country where brothels are totally accepted? Or how about just get a girlfriend? You know, let's have some morals and values here. Just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you can just do anything with it, right? So what are your guys' thoughts on this? I mean, is anybody here that's watching, are you guys paying for sex? I mean, is it that serious that you have to pay for it? And if so, what's the difference from having a girlfriend and having sex with a girlfriend? So let's have this conversation. So make sure you guys are, please be respectful to one another in the comment section. No disrespect. Everybody is entitled to their very own opinion. Please do remember that. Now, honey, it's now time to definitely grab your mugs. It's definitely time. Jordyn Woods. Okay. Let's talk about this red table talk situation that she did with Auntie Jada. Baby, I'm not going to say that it was too soon for her to have done this article or this, video monologue or vlog, whatever you guys want to talk, talk show, whatever you guys want to consider Jada doing on her red table talk. I applaud her for coming out and taking accountability that the kiss did exist. But I'm just not quite sure if I believe it. And the reason why I say that is because I felt that it was so coerced. I felt that she had already plotted what she was going to say. It didn't feel very natural, even though they were having an actual conversation. Now, I'm not going to deny the fact that sis did mess up because, again, Kylie Jenner was completely paying for you to stay in her mansion. You didn't have to pay anything. There's no man on this earth that would have allowed me to mess up my good livings. Okay? Now, sis made a mistake, but the way she said that it happened, I don't know if you guys listened to that part of the red table talk where sis actually says, I was getting ready to leave. He said bye. He leaned in. He kissed me. I thought about it. And then I was like, oh, I have to get out of here. sis, if you know that wasn't your man's, because you said earlier in that conversation with Auntie Jada that you felt safe, you felt comfortable being at his home because you know him. When you saw him lean in, you didn't have the reflex to lean back. I mean, I get it. Some might say she was drunk, but when you know that there's somebody that's not supposed to be kissing you or touching you inappropriately, when you know that, you automatically kind of move back and out of the way. So it kind of leads me to believe that your body language was attracted to him, because then she tried to later say that she wasn't attracted to him. Sis, I'm not sure if I entirely believe that, for the simple fact that at the end of the day, when you're not attracted to someone and they try to lean in and kiss you, you lean back. Or why didn't you slap him or push him off of you? Instead, you knew you were in a room full of spectators that were definitely going to go run and tell that. And that didn't exist. And then when they asked you, oh, how was the party? Because they had heard that you were there, you simply said it was fine. It was okay. So if it was fine and okay, why didn't you say, hey, Tristan tried to kiss me? Why wouldn't you set it up so you could have the preface of being the first person to tell this family that you love? You've been around, like you said, almost 10 years. Why couldn't you just tell them the truth, regardless of if it would have hurt? Because if it was my friend, I would rather hurt feelings than to be looking at my friend like, so I'm gonna have to question, have you actually tried to make moves on my man before, because you let this one happen? So, was it too soon, Fluffs? I mean, do you honestly agree that maybe this was just too soon? Maybe we weren't ready for this, this interview. And if it wasn't too soon, then how come Tristan hasn't publicly said anything? I mean, what's up with that? Because my thing is to Khloe. Khloe was upset. I don't know if you guys, there was a series of tweets and Khloe was upset. Khloe was like, you're the... And let's just be real. Khloe, the relationship was over before. The relationship was over the day that you went into labor and he was cheating on you then, sis. And it probably was definitely over way before then. Because, of course, he would have been cheating on you. So I'm not understanding why you kind of got mad at Jordyn publicly in tweets. And now today, you're going on a slew of things of saying how he's humiliated you. And he has, and you allowed it. So this whole situation with Jordyn, you allowed it to be set up because you know what? Simply, sis, if you would have got rid of him when the rest of the world had got rid of him for you, then you wouldn't be sitting in this boat. So you can't be mad at Jordyn. You can't. She's just a piece of to Tristan, and that's it. And he probably was hoping that he would score because he has no morals and values, honey. And that's what you should have realized about your man a long time ago. But again, that's none of my business. And it's neither here nor there. I'm just here adding my commentary. Now, lastly, I want to talk to you guys about this Jussie Smollett thing. And it's still such a huge story. It's out there, right? We're all aware of what's going on in this situation. However, there's been a plot twist. So there's been a couple of sources who I will put their pictures and their names, but I won't actually say their names. And they were extras on the show Empire. And both males are gay. And they said that Ola and Abel Osundaro, the twin, well, not twin brothers, but the brothers, actually had an issue with gay men. One of them was really nice about it, and the other one was like, I have nothing to do with gay people. I don't want gay friends. I don't want to be around gay people. Now, this is what sources on the set of Empire are saying. They just so happen to be gay. I'm not sure if the sources are lying or if the brothers are lying, because the brothers have a really good reason to lie. They have a visa, they're living in America, and they're making good money. One of them is definitely, or was a trainer for Jussie Smollett, and he was paying out checks in 3,500s. And I'm pretty sure that's only for a certain amount of time, and he has to pay that $3,500 again. So do you honestly think that the brothers would risk making $3,500 here only to go back to their country and not make anywhere close to that? Maybe make that amount in a year? They're not. So they definitely do have the basis to lie on Jussie Smollett. But then Jussie Smollett has a good thing too going for himself, because this again could have been a way out of his contract. Because now sources are saying that maybe 50 Cent's gonna give him some good money and we might see him appear on Power. Now, we all know how Uncle 50 is. He is definitely messy and he is definitely petty. So he's here for all of this mess, just so he can say that power is better than empire. Two different shows, can't compare. So with that being said, this plot twist with the gay men now saying that one of the brothers was definitely homophobic and the attack is probably true. This attack definitely did happen. Then if that's the case, why would they be yelling MAGA country? Why would they be saying make America great again? They're not even American. So sis, that doesn't make sense. We're just stating out the facts that the more we go on, the more that time has passed, the more and more this whole story makes absolutely no sense. And at this point, are we wasting America's time even focusing on it? Because you're definitely wasting taxpayers' money, because we wasted time for an attack that we can basically say that it was fake. Come on, Jussie, you could do better. I mean, you are a good actor, because again, you were on that Good Morning America show and doing the interview with Robin, and baby, you sold me, because I definitely believed you. And I don't have a problem with saying I believed you at first, and now that I don't. I'm still a fan, but I just don't believe you. And you don't have to tell me anything about your personal life, because you don't owe me anything. You don't owe anybody in this world. He doesn't even owe us an apology. He may owe the people that he lied to personally, that he does know, and his family, an apology, because it's embarrassing. But he doesn't owe us anything as a fan just watching, you guys. So please don't feel like he needs to apologize, because one thing I do know is that we all have a past. We've all lied about something, and we're not privy to anything that he's not privy to, right? So again, the tea is starting to get good, honey. However, to wrap it up, the brothers are saying that they regret being a part of this fake attack. So let's have this conversation, knowing that there are two sources. I showed you guys a picture with two different men on the set of Empire that believe that the attack was real and that the men did attack Jussie. But if they did attack Jussie, why didn't they take his phone? Why didn't they take any money? What are your thoughts on that? Now that there's this like sudden plot twist, what do you guys think? I definitely want to have these conversations with you guys. And if there's any topics that you guys want me to cover in this celebrity tea, please make sure you inbox me either here or on my Instagram or my Snapchat or Facebook if you can find me. Wherever you choose to find me and inbox me at for any celebrity tea, please make sure that you do it so I can look into it, and let's have this tea. It's tea time around here. It is tea time. So that'll wrap it up for today on Saturday. So make sure you tune in next Saturday for another episode of Celebrity Tea with me. So make sure you have your mugs and you are ready to go.